Welcome back to Live Life with Jay. Today I'm switching it up a bit again, and I am going to do Christmas DIY. Why? Because I am going to show you what I did, how I saved. Parents, see, I am a little anal, and when I want something, I'm going to go get it. So I decided that I wanted to do a gray and white plaid for Christmas. Everyone was doing black and white plaid, red and black plaid, and I wanted plaid, but I didn't want the plaid everybody had. So this is what I did. Before we get started, I just want to let you know that I did not intentionally record this to post, but I figured why not show you guys anyway. So here is the gray and white plaid fabric I purchased from the local craft store, where you could probably check Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, and even Walmart carries fabric. And I wanted to have the fabric all over the tree, not like contagious looking, but at least to have that pop come from the tree. So I got these ornaments from Dollar Tree, and I'm sure that you can find it at your local dollar store as well as any craft store. Here I have the brown twine, and I'm just hooping it through so that we can hang it on the tree. After closing it up with another piece of twine, I decided that I wanted to have like a burlap look on the outside. So I am tying it up on top of the string with a burlap. And this is the finished product of my fabric ornament. After my first one, I decided that I was going to leave extra fabric on top and let it hang in kind of like a droop look. With this ornament, I decided to do something similar, but burlap covered ornament instead. This style of ornament is just a little bit smaller than the last one I just used, but same concept. This next ornament, I use fox snow from Dollar Tree, another ornament from Dollar Tree as well, and ribbon, which you can find ribbon at Dollar Tree as well. That one specifically I purchased at Hobby Lobby because I wanted the plaid look. I cannot take credit for this specific ornament. This one I found inspiration on Instagram. and I was like, oh, this would be great. It would look great with my green white plaid. So here I'm putting the fox snow into the ornaments, and then I'm going to make some decor with my ribbon. The view is not the best in this angle, but I am putting some hot glue on the top of the ornament so that I can glue on the ribbon, and then I'm going to go straight around to the other side. Right here, I'm going to do another one on the other side, I guess across. I'm not sure what's the correct term for it, but I will show you in a second. I do glue it on the bottom of the ornament of where the cross actually happens, just to make sure it is secure and it won't slide off. On this ornament, I'm gonna wrap around the twine on the top of the ornament to give it more of a farmhouse look. Okay, so this one right here is the longest project. This is the tree skirt. I couldn't find a gray and white plaid tree skirt, and probably if I did, I probably wouldn't have wanted to pay the amount it would have been. I noticed that a lot of the tree skirts were running average $40 for, you know, a really nice one, and that just wasn't in the budget for me. So I used a 50% off coupon for my fabric, and I probably paid about $7 for all the fabric that I purchased. So I folded the fabric in half, and I didn't show in the video, but I drew a semicircle, and then I cut the semicircle so it can be a full circle. And then the next thing I did is, it looks like I put it like in a triangle, cut the points off so that it can have a circle. And then once I did the circle, I did a straight cut down so that you can put around the tree skirt. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions. So I decided that I wanted a trim on my tree skirt, and I was going to go with burlap since that's how I've been doing my ornaments as well. So I like the quick route of doing things, so I decided that I'm going to hot glue my trim. But not only I'm gonna like hot glue it, I still want to make it look a little pretty, so I'm gonna kind of crease it over every 4 inches. It doesn't matter how long you want the creases. I'm about to show you what I mean by that in a second. It was a little lengthy process to do the tree skirt, but for me, it's like therapy and I have watching a show in the background. I'm going to post my Christmas tree so you can see what the Christmas skirt looks like. Next, DIY. This one you can use for anything. It doesn't have to be for Christmas. This Dollar Tree DIY, 4 picture frames. I took the back out of them. We are going to create a lantern out of 4 picture frames. A $4 lantern, obviously without the candles. But check it out. I am using E6000 glue. It's very strong and it's great. I also combine it with hot glue. I like to do both to make sure it stays. Here's another DIY, just a quick one. I bought these ornaments from Walmart and I love them, but the red doesn't match. So I'm just gonna cut some fabric and wrap it up in my own fabric. Okay everyone, this is my last DIY, a burlap wreath. So I got the wire wreath from Dollar Tree, and the burlap I purchased it on sale at Hobby Lobby. That roll costs me under $3. And then I also purchased a gray and white plaid ribbon, all with coupons or on sale. To get started, you need some type of wire. I didn't have anything near me, and the closest thing was some pipe cleaners that didn't really match, but it's going to be covered by the burlap, so that's what I grabbed. And the first step is we're just going to secure one end to the burlap to the wire. Once that gets secured, then you lay out the burlap, and you see how this wire has like 3 sections, kind of like big rectangle holes, you can say. You start pulling the burlap through it, and then you do the same thing with the second one, and then the same thing with the third one. So you're pulling it through each rectangle so it can kind of have like this little flare. What I realized with the burlap that I purchased, it's not as like sturdy, it's more flimsy, so it's not going to be like this big poofy burlap that I expected it to be. After all 3 are pulled through, on the bottom you're going to do like a twist, and what I'm going to do is in that same 3 squares that I was in, I'm going to pull another loops out of those 3. So it's kind of like 2 sets in one big square. It's kind of like hard to explain, but I'm trying my best. you're just going to continue it all around the wreath. Once you have completed it, then you secure it again at the end with some wire. I decided to make a bow for it by hand, just something simple. I lay out the ribbon, I do a loop, and in the middle of the loop I do a twist, and then I do a loop again. So it's a loop, twist it in the middle, and then loop it over again because you want to make sure that the design you want is showing. You can do as many loops as you want. It depends how big you want it. I'm going to use the ribbon for something else as well, so I'm not going to do it too big. I normally would create like a loop in the middle of the actual bow, but I decided to do something different this time. My first time creating a burlap wreath. I think I did a pretty good job. It's not as fluffy as I wanted, but it still looks good. I saw these candle holders and decided to spray paint them. Check out where I used them. Very quickly, I just want you to peep the mirror the tree is sitting on. Dollar Tree mirror. I spray painted it silver, added some gems. I'm sorry I didn't have a close-up. And here goes the candle holders. I glued on the vases from Dollar Tree. I hope you enjoyed my DIY Christmas. I am not a professional. I do this for fun. I love doing it. I love saving money and I love crafts. So it's a little bit of everything that I love to do. And I just want to thank you if you've enjoyed it, if you liked my video, if you shared my video, if you subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you that are here, that watch, that just appreciate what I love to give. I love to give my time. Know that each craft that I did was just something that I wanted to do for myself, and I thought, why not share it with all of you and share where I purchased my products, how much I paid for them, and know that, you know, I saved money doing them on my own. I did create myself the ornaments with the words on it, and that was created through vinyl and a cutting machine. So just in case you were wondering, because I did not show that because it was on a machine, everything that I showed you, I wanted to know that everything was by hand specifically. I noticed the tree. When I took the picture of the tree, I forgot to lift up the skirt. It must have fell on me. I'm thinking of creating maybe some buttons to tie it in the back. Some ideas. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please leave them down below. I am here to share stuff. I'm just here to have fun and to live life. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming to my channel, Live Life with Jay, because if I didn't tell you, I'm Jay and I'm just here to live life with you. That's what it's all about. living life, loving life, having fun, and doing the best as we can out of every situation. Sometimes it's hard, and I understand, but there's only so much we can do. And if I can brighten up someone's day with some positivity, with some fun stuff, then did my purpose, which I pray for every day. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Please like if you enjoy this, and share. Feel free to share. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy holidays.